Shell got hit. She's okay, but this vehicle beat up. All the airbags went off. She's a sore mama, but she's okay. You can see, pretty messed up. She is okay though. That's the most important part.
So the other day I was cleaning the shop out because we got a big project going on in the shop, and I was on the forklift. Number called my phone that I didn't recognize, but I always answer my phone, so I answered it, and he said, "Hey, your wife's okay." I'm like, "Okay, what was wrong with my wife? Why is she okay?" And he said, "Well, she's been in a crash, but she's okay, and she wants you to come get her." So and then he's told me where it was, and he said bye, and he was gone. So I jumped in my truck, cruised out to where it was, and found the shell sitting in her car all bent up, crashed. Apparently someone fell asleep and swerved into her lane and hit her. It was pretty bad. Yeah, that was a call that you'd never want to get.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Pretty crashed.
So, I got into a crash, and miraculously, I'm completely fine. Like, seriously, the only visible wound that I have is this, my little seatbelt kiss. I was coming home from St. George, I was doing a little grocery shopping, and I was almost home, and I was on this little rural road to come home, and I was coming around a turn, and all of a sudden, this van was just in my lane coming towards me head on, and I had about 2 seconds to decide what I should do, and the only time I had was to just swerve off the road as much as I possibly could, and she tagged me just right there, and it messed up her van. It's completely totaled. There was 3 teenage girls in the van, and after the initial hit, and I felt myself everywhere to make sure I was all whole and I was still alive, tried to get out of this door. That didn't happen. So when I climbed out there, and I couldn't see anything because the airbags were all in my way, so I climbed out the other way fully expecting that other vehicle to have some fatalities because they hit me probably between 65 and 70 miles an hour. I went over, and there was 2 of them out of the van, and there was only 1 passenger still sitting there because she was feeling back problems. And she told me that she fell asleep at the wheel, she thought. So I'm here to tell you guys and plead with you guys that if you're tired when you're driving, it's gonna make me cry. Just pull over and sleep so you don't cause something like this to happen. And if you're under the influence of anything, don't drive. Like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth having that on your shoulders for the rest of your life if you kill somebody. And wear your seatbelt, you guys, because it saved my life and it can save yours. So hopefully this doesn't ever happen again, because it was a scary experience. But as much damage as each vehicle did, and the fact that we all walked away from it, is a true miracle. So that's all I have to say about that. Okay, so enough about that. Let's talk about something happier, like the day that Jace got himself a new truck. Well, new to him. What are you doing, Chase?
Going to get a truck.
What kind of truck is it?
Dodge Dakota.
So I thought you were doing a Jeep.
I was, but that'll be a lot of money.
What do you think, Dad?
It's a good idea. A truck's gonna be better. You can haul stuff around in it. Hunting, fishing, a Jeep. It's all inside with you.
So this is a cheaper, easier option for him. He just turned 15. He's got one more year before he's fully official.
And this truck is it's gonna be a work in progress as well. It's got a bad transmission in it, but we'll clean it up and turn it into something cool.
We got Graders and Landon with us. Gracie's at a volleyball game.
Not on by any reptiles or squirrels or radiators. Yeah, the trans is definitely smoked. Want to taste it?
Not really. That bad, I don't.
Floor pan's bad or anything?
No, it's not rusty.
Sorry, I was running late.
You're all right. No problem. It's this kid that's wanting to buy it right here. He's 15 and he thinks he needs something to drive when he's 16, so
That'll be fun.
it'll be fun. They're pretty cool little trucks. I've built a few of them now.
You wouldn't have a pair of pliers on you by chance, would you? He's ready.
I got a crescent wrench that I've always got, so the wrench comes in handy more often than not. So, what year is this one? 93 or 4?
92, actually.
92. My last one was a 91. You want this thing?
Yeah.
You should probably pay the man.
Here you go.
Oh, and Hondos too.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that works
What about
perfect
gravy?
for us.
Alrighty.
Well, what do you think? Is this truck better than Blue Bruce? I haven't drove it yet. Or I won't for a while because the train's bad. It's gonna be better.
So I think the
Hey, you see this right here? 4-wheel drive. That's what Blue Bruce does not have. It only has 33,000 on it.
well,
Nothing of that.
I think you scored on this one.
I hope I did.
I put it in 4 low and just drive it up on, Jason.
I didn't even notice that the dog logo is a reflector. That is cool.
Okay, get your door panel. You got the keys, you got the title. So we should be good to go. All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Yep, we'll get it put together.
It'll be good to see us going to a good home.
If you can keep it on all 4 wheels once we're done, that'll be a good home. That's the key.
It'll be a trick, I'm sure.
I've never built one that was a V8 already. I've always had to swap them, so this will be half the work as what I'm used to.
Okay, boys, while I stayed here in the car, how was it, Jace?
Cold.
It was really
Cold,
because
really
I
cold.
had
But,
a video
is
and
it
I
good?
could not.
It is good.
I could not put my hands in my coat pocket because I was videoing.
That's why I made you do it. What do you think, Dad?
It'll be a fun one to build this summer, and then next year in March when he turns 16 he can finally drive it again. We'll get it put together and he can just stare at it in the yard.
So it's morning or afternoon, guys. Back from school. I gotta unload the truck so I can clean it out. It's got a green rear end. Does that look even?
It looks fine if you just go straight off.
Straight axle. This thing's gonna run like a magic. Let's load these other 2 tires up.
That's all on you, bud.
Imagine we're gonna put these size tires on there sooner nor later.
You
That
got
is
some.
slick.
You got enough manpower to throw that up in there?
Do I? That'll ride. Sweet.
Just go.
It runs like a jewel. Dude, Butte, Clark.
No spark. We got bigger problems, graders.
We do.
I wonder if this little CDI box died or... Oh, that's probably what happened.
What happened?
Well, you melded all these wires together down on the exhaust pipe.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope.
Well, maybe when Chad comes.
Chad, you're building go-karts now, man. You're the wiring master.
Wiring guru, Chad.
He has labeled himself as the wire man.
That's the thing with wiring, you just can't overwhelm yourself. So when you're stuck, you just go do something else. So,
We'll see if we can get these to not touch each other. Okay, I think that nothing's touching. It's touching again. Just hold these wires.
Like that.
Hold them right there like that. Don't let them shock you. Let's check for some spark again. Okay, crank that thing over. Okay. She's sparking again. That was your troubles.
Okay, that's good news.
Now we just gotta go tape all that up.
The junk go-kart's back in action.
Well, we'll have to do some work. Let's push it over by the shop. We'll fix some wires.
I'll get all the stuff.
Get all the stuff. Okay, let's go. Steer it. Alright. That'd probably be the best thing to do.
That's what I told my friend.
What you told your friends?
I said I'll never give up and it has to run. And I never gave up and it sort of runs.
Alright, well, we'll fix some wires. I'm not even sure that wants to come out of there anymore.
Just be cautious. If you give me something, it'll come out broken probably.
what?
Ain't giving you nothing then.
What?
I hadn't broke my RC yet,
Yeah.
so that's good. But I have to
There's
save up a lot of money.
There's some fresh wire.
'Cause I need to buy buy new seats. Cause you should go look inside of this. Under here, you'll never want to ride in it because they're just bars.
Those look like fun little guys.
I have small hands, I can do it.
They're fun.
One done.
One down.
Yeah, a couple of hundred left to go.
Nah, there's only a few left. We'll have them fixed in no time.
He said you were gonna want to drive this.
He called it. He's like, Gracie, I'm sure it'll be down here.
She's gonna show up and tell me that I can't drive. It's hers. Is that what's gonna happen here?
Now we're just missing the nuts.
Why is he grinding that?
I accidentally lost a bolt.
So what are you gonna do next time?
Do this.
Not lose the nut.
Sure you put them all somewhere you can find them. A bit fat for its liking there. Greg, go get us a little tiny hammer. It's not fixed until you hit it with something. You can see what you were doing and hit it at the same time. That'd be pretty epic. Okay, there's the gas in it. Fire it up. Okay. Go.
morning we're just gonna try to get a little bit of everything done. We got a lot of stuff that's been neglected. These tires are junk on the pressure washer. So I picked some more up from Harbor Freight. We went with the tubeless variety this time, so I don't have to deal with flat tires. We're gonna throw those on, and then we gotta fix our crane. That's gotta get fixed. We'll get this done real quick. Should be quick and painless. I've heard that before though. Things are starting to off bad already. It's the wrong frickin' size. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, so we're just gonna put that back on, and then we'll need to get the right size. I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Your parts guy needs to be fired.
Oh, geez, I'm telling you what. Okay. So
Onto the crane.
We'll change the crane out. We're gonna put this sucker up. The one I have up there I think is a 1,500 pounder. This one's a 2,500 pound, bigger cable. Should be a better situation. I hope it's fairly easy. If this here bolt pattern happens to be close to the same, it's gonna be pretty easy. If not, we're gonna be building a new plate and bolting it up, but we'll make it work one way or another. That's what we do. Alright, there's that. Now I gotta go up and tear it down. Okay, I guess we'll just unbolt that and pull her down. Okay, try not to drop this. Oh, someone welded that on. Did I weld both sides? I don't know how that happened. Looks like I'm gonna need the grinder. Someone didn't want that falling off. They welded the bottom of it. So, I'll go get a grinder. Okay, now she's free. Okay, there's that. Let's go downstairs. I think we're just gonna build a new plate for this. This is not working right, so we'll go ahead and cut this piece off of it and fix it. That's somewhat what that's gonna be. We'll get the holes marked in it, and then we can go find a piece of metal. Alright, there's one hole. There's two holes. 3. There's the fourth one. Cut it out of that. Snow's gone. Fire up the plasma cutter again. We haven't had it running for a week or so, so it's going to be good to actually build something again. This doesn't have to be too precision, it just needs to be on here. I didn't cut that hole out. It ain't gonna fit. I lied. I knew what I was doing the whole time. Alright, there's that. Now we just gotta cut that off, weld it on there. I think we're gonna want it something like that up where the spool's pulling on it. There.
Grandma Lolly and Scout are here today. How do you know, old Scouter?
Harbor Freight hooked us up with this new winch, so we're putting it on. The old one was wore out, to say the least.
Alright, well I'll leave you to your job.
See you later.
See you later.
We'll get the old eyeball or chronometer here going. I like it. I'm gonna slide it as far that way as I can. I think that's the ticket. Let's see if I can make this new welder make sparks. Making sparks, but I ain't happy. They ain't the kind of sparks I was hoping for. Turn that up some and see if we can get the right noises coming out of this. It's getting better. We're figuring some settings out here. Welds, that's a bonus. I'm sure I'll get used to it and it'll be Just dandy. Alright, now it's a matter of letting this thing cool off, setting her back up on there, and hooking it up. We need some more stuff up here. We didn't bring any tools with us. Maybe, just maybe, I think that's gonna work just dandyful. Plug some stuff in here, and then we'll have to wire it all up. Woo! Cool. All right, she's up and running. We'll get that other thing put on it, get our wiring done, and we'll be back in business. Seems to work. All right, so we got the winch all put on my crane. It's working perfectly. We got Jace's truck hauled home. It's not perfectly, but it's gonna be a cool truck for the kid. Graydon's go-kart, running. He's back in business again. Best of all, I still got Michelle here with me. Feeling pretty dang grateful that she wasn't hurt bad, so could have went bad that way. All in all, pretty good week. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for supporting us and watching our stuff we put out. Have a good week. Thanks for watching.